So welcome to the demo of the AI-powered interview agent, which is Project A. And so the goal is to streamline the hiring process by generating structured interview questions and also just interacting with the user during a simulated interview environment. So without further ado, let's dive in. Before showing the actual app, I would like to show you the transformers and the models I used for the data and workflow. So first of all, I trained a FLAN T5 transformer model that is used for question generation. We all know FLAN T5, it is a pre-trained model that is dedicated to question generation. And I trained it on a dataset with 1,000 job postings, and I mapped each job posting to the most relevant behavioral and technical interview questions based on cosine similarity. And the result was I got a model that can generate questions with a BLEU score of 0.87, which is pretty high. And next up, I trained a DistilBERT model. It is a faster version of the famous BERT transformer. And this is used for intent recognition. So, for example, during the simulated interview, the user might have inquiries like greetings, asking asking for a technical question, asking for a behavioral question, getting their resume review, or saving a job posting. So this model is intended for handling all the user intents and recognizing them. And in terms of all the other things that may happen during dialogue, I used also a famous model, RASA, to handle it. So let's dive into the actual demonstration. We can start simple with, for example, just a greeting, hello.
Hello, welcome to your interview. How are you today?
And similarly, you can also do voice input. Hello. Let's get into the interview. Yeah. So
Can you tell me more about the company and the position you are applying for?
and here, what we do is we can get a job posting, and so in order to generate personalized interview questions, I here I can put in the job posting because my model is trained on 1,000 job postings. And for instance, I can save this job posting for me, let's say.
Job posting saved successfully.
And now I'll be able to generate interview questions. Here it will give
Here
me
is your
some
first
questions.
question. Why should we hire you over other candidates?
And since my model is trained on a series of questions, it will also generate a series of questions. So we may need to move the pointer forward during the interview. Now I could say, give me some technical interview questions. And here's the generation result. And until we finish all the questions for this particular job posting, we can decide to move on. And finally, as you can see, I have all the conversation information logged in a particular file that I can use to, for example, track the responses from the user. And that is going to be really useful because we will need to assess the user's response to these interview questions in order to grasp their skill set and their abilities. And so after some better modifications, I will be deploying this model on AWS EC2, and I'll store the questions and all the logs on RDS. And for the audio files, I will handle it using an S3 bucket. And that's it.